So we're going to take a look and see what social studies looks like in Mr. Echols' class. Let's go ahead and go in. So here we have a lot of students doing their work, and they use Seesaw to do all their work. Everything is set up for them in Seesaw, from notes on the standard to important links that they can go to videos they can watch, even videos of my lessons that I have taught, my mini lessons within class that very same day. So let's go through and interview some students and see what they're working on. Let's start with Sam. So Sam, tell me some things that you're able to do.
So what Mr. Echols assigns us is an activity for the class, and everyone sees the same thing. And so to find the standard is always on the activity, which is standard SS4H5, major events of the Civil War. Identify major battles of the Civil War. Why we're doing this, the Civil War is a major event in U.S. history, and we need to know what caused it. And then to find the essential questions, it's on the same tab along with everything else you have to do. And says essential questions. Number 1, how did the Civil War start? Number 2, describe the battle at Fort Sumter. Number 3, describe the Battle of Bull Run. And then we have how this event relates to life today, and 4 important pieces of information we find on the standard.
So Sam, can you show us how you submit an activity or a response?
Yeah. So it says, I've already done this. But when you first get it, there'd be a button that says add, and you'd click add, and then you'd come to a screen that looks like this. And then you can either do a note, video, or a photo. And this week I did a note, and here I'll show it to you. So in my note, first I put social studies task, and first I did my essential questions. I have the essential questions and then my answer for all 3. And then I have my 4 important points on the Civil War that we've learned this week. And then I have how this relates to life today.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sam. Let's go over and we're going to see someone who decided to do something different. And we are going to come to this student here, Mrs. Emma Trotty. What are you working on?
A poster.
Okay, so tell me about your poster. What do you have included on your poster?
We have the important points, the essential questions, and the real-world connection, basically the same thing that a note would have. We have the title, and I like to put my standard on it.
Okay, and where is your standard written at?
Right here.
Oh, okay. So now, my question for you is, where did you find the directions for what you needed to include on your poster?
It was in Seesaw in activities.
Okay, so pull that up for us. Let's see. Okay, can you point to where it says what needs to be included?
The answer to the essential questions, how this event connects to life now, 4 important pieces of information on the standard.
Oh, wow. Okay, all right. So now we're going to talk about a more technical part, because I see this link right here. And so we're going to go to Mrs. Garcia, John, and tell us about the link. What is the use of this link? What does it do?
Well, Mr. Echols sent us the link to be able to get our answers from the article. I can pull it up if you want.
Okay.
Let me pull it up. So you're on the link, you click on it, and then what you do is you log using Clever, log in with Active Directory, log in, and that's loading. And then you're on here, you go back to Seesaw, click again, and it brings you right to the article. It's really simple, and it's a good idea, I think.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
pretty good idea. And then it just brings you straight there.
Wow. Can I see the title of this article? Issues leading to the Civil War. So all your information is right there for you.
And this is where you get all your answers, as Uncle Tom's Cabin, Harper's Ferry, and yeah. it just sends you right there without you having to look through the articles and stuff, which will take you a long time.
Very, very interesting. Okay, so we're going to come to our final interviewee, and we're going to talk to Ashlyn, because Ashlyn has something very special going on down here. What are you working on, Ashlyn?
A video.
Okay, so what do you do? How do you find the information, or how do you say what information you need to put in your video?
So you go to this template, and it says like you have to put the essential questions and all that, like the 4 important points, and the connect to life.
Okay, so show us how you make a video.
You hit add, and then you go to video, and you hit record video, and it will say this, and you allow the video, and then you hit spacebar to start recording.
Oh, wow. So show me, what are you using to have your information? Is this your script right here?
Yeah. Has the essential questions, connecting to life now, 4 important points.
Wow. Very, very interesting stuff. Okay. Thank you, Ashlyn.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now we're going to go to one last person, and they're going to tell us, and they don't even know that I'm coming to interview them, but they're going to tell us how technology has really helped them this year. So we're going to go to Mr. Nasty Nahom. Nahom, can you tell us, how has Seesaw and the use of all this technology, how has it helped you?
Oh, well, it has helped us because instead of trying to search up all these things, our teacher, Mr. Echols, made it easier by just pressing the link and going, and then you come up to this area. And instead of just writing on paper, we could just use a note, poster, or a video, which makes it easier. Or we would have been like in the old days where it's going to be taking a long time to do this job.
Oh, man. So, in just a few words, how have you enjoyed this year since you've been using a lot more technology this year?
Well, I liked it because it's really easy, and these questions by the link, it'll be easier to answer it with these articles down here. So this is how I liked it, because you can just copy and edit this, or use the link here, press that, then after that takes you to the article that you want to go, and yeah.
Thank you so much, Nahom. So last but certainly not least, I'm going to show you all how I check their work. And so what I do as the teacher is I go to their template, and for their class on Seesaw, and what I will do is I look at the activities that each child has submitted to me. So for this class, this is Miss Lucas's class. So I'll go and I will look at activities, and then what I want to make sure to do is come down to where it talks about the responses, and I click, and then I just check to see if they have everything I need. Now I have checked this student already, so what they'll have for me is a heart. I will like it, just like on your typical social network. That lets the student know that they completed my task, and it lets them know that they have earned a good grade. Another thing that we cannot get into for the sake of time is that students can take their work and post it on the class blog, where other students, whole class, y'all all wave, where your peers can then take a look at your work and see how you did on your work. And that is a quick 10-minute demonstration of how we use Seesaw and how we work in Mr. Echols' Social Studies class. Subarashi desu ne! All right.